The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Many FOMC participants now see that the case for somewhat more accommodative policy has strengthened. So far this year, the economy has performed reasonably well, with solid fundamentals supporting continued growth and strong employment. We have incoming data in the United States that's been pretty good, particularly for the consumer. Consumer spending is solid, supported by a healthy job market, high levels of employment, wages going up.
Unbelievable. All lies. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Yes, those are lies. Now, I'm going to explain to you today why everybody's so happy and why the market's going up 200 points when the signal that we are getting is a crash is coming. First a recession, then a crash. And it's amazing how they use these tools to mask what's really going on and use these lapdogs on these financial shows, these TV financial shows, to pump up the market when they should be warning the truth. If things are so good, then why are interest rates going down? Why are they pushing them down? And why is the market going up? If interest rates are a sign of negativeness, recession, crash, lower rates always means the economy is suffering. The economy is not growing. Our economy, remember, is responsible for 70% of our GDP growth. Spending, I should say, is responsible for our growth. So everybody's happy today. We're happy. We're making money. My gang's making money. But what's really going on? What happened? What was Powell saying yesterday? Well, I'm not going to tell you what he wanted us to come out away from that announcement, what he wants us to think. And I'm going to tell you between the lines what he was really saying. I'm going to interpret it for you. See, what he just said there, those clips I just played, you got to read in between the lines. What he's saying is we're going to have a definite a definite cut in interest in July. And that's why this morning when we woke up, we're up over 200 points because anybody who was shorting the market had to turn around and take those positions off, buy them back, pushing the market up. And it's nothing more than a big short covering rally. Now, understand this. Everybody thinks when interest rates are down, the market's going up. That's a wonderful thing. When it's just the opposite. But they mask it so you think it's just the opposite. Now, he should have told you yesterday, explained it clearly, what's going on. He should have said, look, first of all, I want everybody to understand the United States, what treasuries are. Most people don't. They're very complicated. But I'm going to try to translate for you what's really going on. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you what my owners, the 1/100th of 1%, 2,800 of them, who control the Federal Reserve, whose annual income for these 2,800 people, individual incomes are $27 million a year at least, and their net worth is $13 billion. They control the Federal Reserve, and I have to do what they want. So let's start out with treasuries, bonds, yields. Treasury yields, or i.e. interest rates, same thing, signal either confidence in the economy by high yields, high interest, same thing, yields, interest, followed by a strong dollar. So if there's confidence in the economy's growth and how well we're going to do, and that wages are going to go up, and people are going to be spending, and they have good jobs, interest rates, yields go up, and the dollar goes up. A strong dollar indicates a strong economy. Or, if there's no confidence in the economy, fear of recession, fear of a crash, instead of high yields, we have low yields, low interest, followed by a weak dollar. Weak dollar means a weak economy. So let's think about what's happening today. But let's start back on November 7th, 2018. Interest yields, bond yields, have been dropping 37%. Now remember what that means. When yields drop, i.e. interest, same thing, that means there's no confidence in the economy. So Treasury yields since November 7th, 2018 have dropped 37% from 3.21 to 2.01 today. Now, you would think the market would be going down if you understood that, right? If I came out and said to everybody, look, man, look at these interest rates. They are going up. See, this is what he should have said yesterday. Look at these interest rates. Look at these yields. They're going down. That means there's no confidence in this economy by the big institutions who purchase stocks. The big institutions and the Europeans who we got to rely on, who contribute 40% of our stock market. When they see these yields going down, these interest rates going down, there's fear. So they shift out of the safety of the bond market. Or they shift out of safety, they shift into safety into the bond market or gold. So he should have said yesterday, watch gold, because gold is going to go up because more people out of safety, because seeing the decline in yields, decline in interest rates, they're going to head to gold. Yes, some are going to go to the security of the Treasury and buy bonds. And as long as you see the yields going down, you know, be aware, we're going to have a crash and the economy's not doing well. So look at our gold prices. I got my gang members into gold a long time ago, before anybody else did. But see, Powell's not going to say that to you. He's not going to come out and point out to you, look at the yields, look at the interest rates, they're going down. That means we're coming up on a recession, we're coming up on a crash. No, they got to mask that, because 70% of our economic GDP growth comes from you spending. And if you're grumpy, you're not going to spend. If you have fear, you're not going to spend. So they're not going to tell you that. So they came up with a system to mask what's going on and to lie to you. And then they have their lapdogs who go right along with it, these guys on these financial TV shows. So to keep consumers spending, which is responsible for 70% of our economic GDP growth, our owners, the 1/100th of 1 percentile, whose income is $27 million a year and net worth is $13 billion, who control the Federal Reserve's decisions on interest rates, will introduce QE, quantitative easing, a confidence game. And then the other tool is stock buybacks and accounting trickery to boost stocks higher, to create an illusion of real profits when they're just paper profits, and the illusion that the stock market reflects the economy. There's the key, to get you to think the stock market going up, we're up 203 points today, that you're thinking, wow, the economy's terrific. Look at this, the market's going up. That is a con job. That's why this QE and stock buybacks were a felony. We'll get more into what's really going on and how we're going to make money. Be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I've been a Philsgang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over 6-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Philsgang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, this thing's going up. This market's going up. The economy is growing.
Okay, so you heard what he said. This market's going up. The economy's growing. See what they're doing? They're creating an illusion when they do quantitative easing, which the first thing they do when the market's in trouble, like in 2008, 2009, we had the crash. The first thing, our owners, the 1/100th of 1%, there's 2,800 of them who control the decisions of the Federal Reserve as to interest rates. The first thing they want to do is get back immediately the money they lost. That's the first thing they do. So they drop interest rates. Now, why? Well, it's trickery, accounting trickery. It's called QE. They first print money, then they drop interest rates. When you drop interest rates, think about this. The five S&P 500 companies, the largest companies in the United States, matter of fact, the largest companies in the world, a normal interest rate that they normally pay, let's say, is 5%. That costs them about $50 a share. That's their cost. Interest rates go up to 5%. Their cost knocks off about $50 a share, whatever the stock price says. When they drop it to zero interest or near zero, it drops to $19 a share. So the first scam when a stock market crashes is to do quantitative easing, get the printing machine out, print a lot of money. At the same time, the owners, the 1/100th of 1%, who control what interest rates are, will drop it right down to near zero. So all of a sudden, the companies have paper profit, fake profit, paper profit, to push up the earnings, to start pushing up the stock, to stop the market from crashing. That's fake. You've heard the term big, fat, ugly bubble, fake. So that's what they did in 2009. It's a big, fat, phony, ugly bubble. That's what happens. So drop these interest rates immediately. Then that is a confidence game. Why? Because if you can drop interest rates down and interest it cost, instead of $50 a share, is 19. There's earnings that pop up. And that automatically, those earnings increase the stock price. Now, to increase the stock price even more, the reason they printed money and dropped the interest rate, the other reason is so they could take that cheap money and do stock buybacks. See, there's two parts to the scam. QE, you print money, drop interest rates. Then the other part of the scam, the other tool, is take that printed money, now that you drop interest rates, and give it to the CEOs to buy their own shares. Because when there's less shares out there, because they claw back shares, they go from, say, 1 million shares to 500,000, that means it then will push earnings up even more. All fake, but it'll push earnings up even more, which pushes up the stock price even more, which creates this big, fat, ugly bubble that grew from 2008 to where we are today, 356%, the big, fat, ugly bubble. So now let's go back to what I said earlier. When you see interest rates like today, okay, the yields on the 10-year Treasury going down, you see the dollar going down, what does that mean? lower interest rates, lower dollar, lower interest rate, weak dollar means a weak economy, which means you're going to have a recession. It means the economy's doing poorly. But the stock market going up, and what do you hear? What do you hear?
Hey, this thing's going up. This market's going up. The economy is growing.
See, but the economy, we've got the signal that the yields, the interest rates are dropping. You go look at the 10-year treasuries, those yields, those interests are dropping. They're even dropping today, which tells you just the opposite. The economy is not doing well. But however, because they can print money and drop interest rates down to zero and take that zero money and give it to CEOs to buy their own stock back to push the shares up, then they can get guys like this guy here, Varney, to tell you, no, things are good. Look at the market's going up. This is great. The economy's doing good, when the message is the economy is doing terrible. It's not doing good. If it was doing good, why would you have to play these tricks? Why would you have to take and do quantitative easing? Why would you have to do stock buybacks? Which QE, remember, is a tool used to create a confidence game. So if the economy was doing so good as he said it was, do you need a tool to create a confidence game? Accounting trickery, where you drop interest rates so that you go from $50 a share cost down to $19 to boost up your stock? To then print money near zero or low rates so you buy more of your own shares. You can borrow money from us and buy more of your shares so there's less shares, so stocks go up. It's called prosperity without having profits. The tools artificially create a market rally. It's all increased on phony paper profits, phony everything, phony stock market. What candidate Trump labeled as a big, fat, phony rally. Why do they do that? Well, the first thing they do is so the owners, the 2,800 richest owners, the 1/100th 1% can get their money back immediately, the money they lost in the crash. And then the 1 percentile, 85% of their income comes from the stock market, so they can do well. But wait a minute, what about you and me? What about middle-class America? What about the workers? Well, they get screwed, but they're told the economy's doing great. See, they get screwed because their wages didn't go up, because by taking that money and giving it to CEOs to buy their own shares back, to push the stock market up, to create an illusion everything is great, to create a big scam to make you think when the market's going up, the economy's doing well. The middle class, the workers in this country, are getting screwed because their wages aren't going up. Not enough. And inflation is skyrocketing. When you have a stock market going 350%, that's not inflation? Of course it is. More when we get back in what stocks or gold you need to be in and why you should join the gang right now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stock's up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax, where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
PhilsGang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Now, so here's what we know. We know that when 2008, 2009, the crash came, Bernanke introduced what Japan did, and it killed Japan, quantitative easing and stock buybacks. QE simply means you print money. You drop the rates immediately to near zero. That means corporations can create a fake profit, paper profit, because their costs go from $50 a share, a 5% rate, where now it's down near zero, to even $15 a share, $16 a share. So that means there's a paper profit that pushes the stock price up. Now, then when they can borrow money, the CEOs, free or low rates, they buy their own shares, pushing the stock market up even further. The idea behind that is to convince you that the stock market going up is associated with a strong economy. And 99.99% of people think the stock market is the economy. And I can stay here all day long talking about it, nobody's going to believe it, but it isn't. So is there red flags? Well, sure there's red flags telling us what's going on. Look, one of the biggest red flags is an inverted yield curve, but there's others. Housing starts are collapsing. Home sales collapsing. Durable goods, big ticket items, big TVs, appliances, all those orders are collapsing. But do we hear that from these lapdogs on TV, these financial TV lapdogs for the 1 percentile? No, of course not. They're there. Their job is to make sure you're enthusiastic. Their job is to make sure they continue to tell you the economy's doing fantastic. My job here is to tell you the truth so you can make real money so that when the market rallies, we take advantage of it. Of course we're doing that. We're taking advantage of the market as it's rallying. We're not sitting here and say we found God. They're cheating. They're using a felony that used to be a felony. They're using quantitative easing. They're using stock buybacks. All fake, all fake. So we're not going to do it. This is a terrible thing. I'm going to go to church. No. Of course we're going to take advantage of it and make money. But the key is to be in the right position when this all crashes. And it will crash. There's no way you can sustain this. It's impossible. You can't. So they ignore the red flags they don't talk about, and the biggest red flag is the inverted yield curve. That's the big one. That's the mother lode. They never talk about it. Because the inverted yield curve, when they're telling you, I will give you money, they're saying to you, the Federal Reserve, saying, the government's saying, listen, loan me money. What we used to pay you over 10 years, we'll pay you in 3 months. We'll give you a 10-year rate for 3-month rate. That tells you the debt is so enormous. The budget deficits, the national debt is so huge. It's strangling the growth. Our debt is growing 35% faster than our economy's growth. That's why we can't grow. That's why we've been at 3% for over 10 years. Now, here's the problem. They got to get you to keep buying stuff. That's the key. To get you to keep spending, you got to have that confidence. So they bring in that confidence game to push the stock market up. So what do? The owners, the Federal Reserve, who control our banks, the banksters, will offer you credit. Your car loan, instead of 3 years, will go to 7 years. They will always offer you credit, send you more credit cards so you can keep spending and spending. So every quarter they say, oh, look at this. Isn't this great? The economy's going up. Our GDP's going up. But they're spending with debt. See, the debt and the budget deficit is so bad, the government is desperate. They got to attempt to raise money to pay their bills. They are offering now loans. They'll borrow your money and they'll give you a 3-month treasury rate that normally takes 10 years. Now, as you keep going into debt, the problem with this quantitative easing and stock buyback and the masking that convince you that the stock market reflects the economy, you go start buying. Ron Paul, listen to what he said.
So interest rates, when they're distorted,
when he says when interest rates are distorted, he's talking about when interest rates are pulled down very, very low by doing quantitative easing, by printing money, and then you keep taking that money you print and you keep buying treasuries. When those treasury rates go down, those yields go down, then the Federal Reserve will then take the short-term rates that affect your credit card everything, and drop those. That's what he's talking about. So when you hear him say that, distorted, if you talk English, he means dropping.
So interest rates, when they're distorted, you're going to get too much debt, too much malinvestment, distortion in the bonds.
There you go. Too much debt. Sure. If you can go out and borrow, even though, remember, your wages aren't going up. Your wages aren't going. They're telling our wages are going up 6 cents an hour, 3% a year. What are you, nuts? That's insane. But he's telling you what I'm telling you. But nobody listened to him. That's why he said, let's get rid of the Federal Reserve. Because the Federal Reserve is the good old boy network. It only takes care of them, the wealthy. But Main Street gets screwed. You're a tool. And they have their boys right here.
Our economy is growing nicely. We have
Our economy is growing nicely, Varney tells you. Of course, that's his job. Remember, who owns these networks? There's only 6 networks now. There's only 6. Think about this. The wealthy, the 1/100th of 1%, they control all the media. They control the media. So Varney will go out, I'm picking on poor Varney, Maria will go out, Payne will go out, telling you the economy is great. Look at this, stock market's up today. Whoa, up 242 points. But they're not telling you you're heading for a crash. So does the crash happen tomorrow? Of course not. There hasn't been that many crashes because the Federal Reserve, remember, they make sure there isn't. They make sure there isn't. I had a number this morning. I'll see if I can find it for you. There was, since the market has been so few crashes, unbelievable. But it's even getting worse now, so few crashes, because now they can manipulate the market through quantitative easing. So as long as we have the top 1 percentile controlling, we're talking about Buffett, we're talking about Soros, we're talking all the big boys. As long as they can control the stock market, they can control the rates, they control us. You become debt slaves. They keep giving you credit so that they can continue to convince you everything's fine when it's not. So what do? Well, first thing, gold is going up. Here, this is what's funny. He's telling you how great the economy is. Then why is gold going up? The first thing people do is go to gold when they know the economy isn't doing well. Now, gold's been going up. For example, we bought gold some time ago. We bought a stock called AU. We're up 34%. Now, we used our MV2 color-coded chart, which, by the way, thank you. We reached our group of 20 people last night. AU, when we saw on our color-coded chart, you go to my site, philsgang.com. If you have a mobile device, you can see it. When it turned from red to green, that told us the institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies were buying. Do you think they'd be buying gold if the economy was doing fantastic? Of course not. Gold is safety. Do you think they'd be buying bonds? Is the reason why the yields or the bond market's down, what do we say, 36% or 32%? Do you think the bond market would be going down 32% and gold would be going up if what these guys are saying, how great the economy is? Of course not. So that's why there's such a great opportunity in the stock market, but you got to know what you're doing. You think listening to all these guys and reading the New York Times and Wall Street Journal and buying their recommendations, you think that, no, because the one thing you don't know, you won't have enough time. It'll be too late. When the market starts crashing, it's too late. If you're with me, we're sometimes 6 months before the market crashes. We're out there telling you. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock and, most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we know this, that today they're celebrating a new high in the market. They broke out through the what we call the triple top. And gold is soaring. So wait a minute. That's a contradiction. How can gold be soaring if the market is going up, making a new high? Why would gold be soaring? Because people go to gold for safety, the big institutions. If we made an all-time new high in the market now, then why is it big institutions not only going to gold for safety, they're also buying treasuries? That's why treasury yields are going down. Here, let's just take the treasury yield, the 10-year treasury yield, since Monday. The 10-year treasury yield on Monday was 2.14. Today, the 10-year treasury yield is 2.01. So if a yield is going on, any sophisticated investor knows that the economy is getting worse. The dollar is going down, which means it's a weak dollar or weak economy. But to fight that, our owners, the 1/100th of 1%, Leanne Musk, Sergey Brin, Warren Buffett, Steve Cohen, Carl Icahn, Ronald Perlman, and the rest of them, they decided to make sure they control the Federal Reserve. They're going to make sure they drop the rates so that their cost of the companies they own, their cost per share of rates drop from $50 to like $19. That means their stock prices go up immediately. All fake. All fake. And they're going to and they're going to convince you. Remember what the truth is. Confidence in the economy is identified by high interest rates, high yields, strong dollar. No confidence is identified by low interest rates, followed by a weak dollar. But nobody's going to tell you that on the companies or these financial stations, the TV financial stations. Remember, owned by these same guys, control the stock. They're not going to tell you it's not in their best interest. So we want to make money. That's all. So here we are. We're making money. Think about this way here. So I told my gang, a couple weeks ago, we better start buying gold. Because what they're going to do is they're going to do more QE. They're going to drop interest rates. Can you imagine dropping interest rates in an economy like this where the economy's falling apart? We got no growth. They're dropping rates. That's unbelievable. That's the last thing you do. You let the economy go into a recession. Plus the other thing, we have tremendous inflation. They're saying the Federal Reserve always lies, and so we have a target of 2%. We're never over 2%. Really? Have you paid for your health care? How's your health care bills going? How's your school loan bills going? How's your auto loans going? How's rent going? No inflation, no. Well, the big question I'd ask, if there's no inflation, what about the 360% gain in stocks since 2008? That's not inflation either? And the reason they don't want to admit there's inflation because that means they have to raise rates. They don't want to raise rates. They want to lower rates. So by keeping rates low, they can cut the cost per share price of their stock from $50 to $19. Keeping interest rates low, they can create an illusion. They can create a rally in the market. But the problem is at some point that rally stops. That's where you need me, my gang. That's right. Because we're always in the right position. When the market is ready to crash, we're always ahead of it. That's why I want you to join my gang. Just try it for 30 days. 877-600. Just try it for 30 days. And here's what you do. You take our portfolio. We have a beautiful portfolio. We have Goldman Sachs, Intel, AT&T, Caterpillar, Schlumberger. We've been with them for years. Not only do we buy them, we sell them short. Good example, we sold short Intel. We were up 26%. Now we turned around, took our profits, and now we went long, and now we're up 3%. What's wrong with that? Did the same thing with Caterpillar. We shorted Caterpillar, 12%. And now we're long, it's up 3%. So I'm not sitting here and saying, oh my God, they're cheating. These stock buybacks, quantitative easing, the confidence game, I'm not going to be involved with that. What are you, nuts? Easy money. But you got to be in there with me, and then you can help St. Jude. How's that? But they're going to continue to mask this negative message of a inverted yield curve. They're going to continue to mask the negative message of housing starts are terrible. House sales are terrible. They're going to continue to mask the other red flag. Durable goods are terrible. Look what happened yesterday. You got the market going up, making a new all-time high today, which we're long. We're doing well. We're making money. At the same time, the manufacturing numbers came out yesterday. The New York manufacturing number, which identifies the whole country, manufacturing, those numbers dropped so much they never dropped as low as they had. They went to a historic drop. That's how bad manufacturing is. But they're going to make sure, our owners, that they're always making money. And they're going to make sure the networks they control are going to be their lapdogs. It's that simple.
Hey, this thing's going up. This market's going up. The economy is growing.
Growing economy when the yields are dropping like a rock. All right. I want to switch for a moment. I'm so sick of these people. All we're hearing now about socialism. Everybody wants socialism. Really? Everybody wants something for nothing. They think socialism, you're going to get everything free. Everything's free. You're going to get all kinds of stuff free. That's why they want socialism. I had one cut some time ago where, here, listen to this right here.
I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him.
When Obama got elected, he was promising the same thing. Instead of calling it socialism, he's calling it redistribution of wealth. And this is what people want. But here's the problem. This is what Rome made the same mistake. See, remember, we are a republic. We're not a democracy. Same thing with Rome. If you follow what happened to Rome, we're going down that same path. And when the stock market starts crashing, starts going, please be with me. I'll have you in the right position. You know, every day these stocks, I just gave you these 6, part of our portfolio. We have the indices, about 4 of them. That's another part of our portfolio. And we also have the best ETFs, about 4 of them. Every day, all you do, you're a gang member, you go to my site, you go to Working Investor, and at 2 o'clock Eastern time, whatever stock you picked out to follow, you just get your video. And it sounds like this.
Good afternoon, gang, and welcome to the Working Investor. AT&T, you can see our trend up here is red over yellow, and we're green right now. And we want to see our candlesticks really pushing up strong like this, over the next couple of days.
So what you get is if you picked AT&T out of our 5 individual stocks, you know exactly what to do. You just follow our instructions. And we set the instructions up at 2 o'clock Eastern every day. And then you got a private a coach if you don't understand it. It's so simple. How can you not do it? I mean, how can you not understand what he's telling you to do? Unbelievable. It works. Please, it works. 877-600-GANG. But I want to get back to, we are going down the same path. We're going down the same path as Rome. Rome was a republic, and then unfortunately, like what we've done, they've turned to a democracy, then they turned to socialism, and they collapsed. A true republic like ours, remember, was established by our founding fathers, where the governments are limited by leaving people alone. They're limited by law to leave us alone, not to interfere. When government doesn't interfere, people produce. People do well. Their wealth increases. But what's happening with all these dopes who want socialism, they're going to take all that away from us. I don't have time today, but I'm going to tomorrow discuss the difference between the republic versus our democracy and how we're going down the same terrible road as Rome. But right now, I want you to make some money, whether the market's going up or down. 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. It's $39.95. You're going to find out. With the same ease you buy a stock, you're going to make money selling short a stock. And you get your instructions every day at 2 o'clock Eastern. Easy. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.